Hello, I'm your relationship coach, Jenniferoscar. Treat others, treat your partner the way you want to be treated. It is very key. It is very key in your relationship. You must learn to treat your partner the same way you want them to treat you. I don't know how many times I'm going to say this. You must learn to sow a positive seed, because that your positive seed is going to germinate and is going to multiply and is going to replenish. No wonder the Bible says when the foundation is faulty, there's nothing that the righteous can do. In your relationship, especially when you're beginning it, the seed you sow matters a lot. Treat your partner the same way you want to be treated. A lot in this world, even in Africa and also other part of the world, I don't want to narrow it here, it has been discovered that most times people want to treat themselves better and treat their partner less. No wonder we discover that at times when you speak to married couples, especially in distress, you hear this: I'm tired of this relationship. Oh, she thinks she's the only one in this relationship. He thinks he's the only one in this relationship. Why can't we just work together? I feel like taking a break. You hear talks like that. Oh, why does it look as if I'm the only one putting effort and she's not even making any effort? You hear talk like that. If there's one thing you should understand about relationship, is selflessness. If you're not selfless in a relationship, a lot of things are going to be lagging behind. Things will be swept under the carpet. And at the end of the day, one person will always be there to feel the pain. Treat your partner the same way you want to be treated. The things you simply know, I cannot take this. Then why are you mounting it on other? You expect that person to take what you simply cannot take. You are in a relationship. You are not in a trap. Learn to be free. Understand yourself, and whatever it is you don't like, say it. And what you know your partner doesn't like, don't try to make the person do it. Don't try to manipulate. Treat them the same way you treat yourself equally. What you know you don't like, why do you expect him to like it? Why do you expect her to like it? Oh, just deal with them. You know, they are my family. Just, baby, you will get used to you will get used to them. True. But along the line, if you always put yourself in somebody's shoe, you will realize that in relationship there are a lot of sacrifices that is going to be made, or that will still be made. So learn to always put yourself in another person's shoe. That's the only way you can feel what your partner is feeling. You want them to take things you cannot take. Oh, don't worry, baby, you will be fine. Don't worry, you will be fine. What you know you will not accept, you want her to accept it. You want him to accept it just because you're in a relationship. If you cannot make sacrifices in your life, in short, don't even bother entering a relationship, because those are bound to be things that you always see there. Commitment. If you know that you cannot be committed to anything in your life, then don't even bother about marriage. We want to be there, but at the end of the day, when you go there, if you don't have these things, you will feel cheated in your relationship. You will make it look as, oh, why is it that I'm the only one that is always putting in effort, and the other person is just relaxed. as if, oh, I don't really give a damn. So we have to stop this, because relationship takes a lot of sacrifices, commitments. Not just saying I do. You must be ready to sacrifice. You must be ready to commit. The problem most people have is that they say things, at the end of the day, if they enter the relationship, they start seeing another picture they did not really, imagine in their heart that it's going to happen. So treat others the way you want to be treated. Marriage comes with its own thing, with its own play, a lot of things that will happen in the journey of marriage. A lot of things. So do not make it more difficult than it is already. Be open, be selfless. Don't be selfish. Because most times when we are selfish, we don't consider our partner. You know fully well that this person, your partner, doesn't like this thing. You don't care. You just bend and just adjust. You'll be fine. When you that you're saying it, if you are the one, you will not even take it. You can't be fine. So why do you want the other person to take it? Or because it is marriage, we have to sacrifice. We have to commit. Yes, we must be committed in our mind. We must sacrifice. But like I said today, we should learn to treat others the way we want to be treated. Simply what you cannot take. Why do you want your partner to take it? You want them to make sacrifices, the same sacrifice you're not even willing, you don't even want to do it. Marriage is a journey. You will encounter a lot of rough parts in it. A lot of rough parts in your marriage. But when your foundation is well laid, even when those challenges comes, you understand that, okay, this is part of it. I know that I will soon get to a smooth path of the road. But whatever it is that may come by in your relationship, treat each other well. Treat your wife very well. Then wives, treat your husband very well. Do not make life more complicated than it is already. You have your life to live. He has his own life to live. But because you guys are coming together, then you must understand that there are a lot of things that you have to put into place. Talk things over. Let her know what you don't like. And also let him know what you don't like. Don't try to manipulate anybody because she's in a relationship. You make the person look as if whatever you say is what is going to stand. Even when it's not okay, you want the person to just do it. And you cannot do it. Enough of it, okay? So marriage has what it comes with. But both of you are agreeing to work things out. Even when you're married, you still know where to draw the line. You still understand that, okay, my spouse doesn't like this, then I shouldn't do this. She doesn't like this, I shouldn't do this. He doesn't like this, I shouldn't do that. That is what it is in your relationship. Do not try to manipulate. Do not try to be selfish. Learn to make sacrifices in your relationship, and you see that at the end of the day, those sacrifices you sow, they are seed. Eventually they will germinate and you will reap them. Especially the beginning when you just get married, trying to understand your life, living together, trying to get life, that's why I said lay a foundation that is strong. Because if you lay a faulty foundation, you're going to, at the end of the day, you will see that the mistake you have made, you will see it. So, but when you lay a foundation that is very strong, even when the wind come, even when the rain come, it will still remain firm. Why? Because you have laid a foundation. From the beginning, no lies. Just be sincere. Tell her what you want. Tell him what you want. Make it clear. Make it plain. This is who I am. This is who I am. Don't hide anything. Because if you hide anything, at the end of the day, when you are on the path of the journey, those things you begin to see them. And remember, I said, learn to treat each other right. Do not treat your partner the way you don't want to be treated. Treat them in a what? In a lovely way, in a beautiful way. Try to be simple in your relationship. Don't be that person when you say a thing and she comes out to say, excuse me, baby, what did you say? You say, oh, please, you're disturbing me. Is it that you did not hear what I said the first time? Oh, God. You make it look as if the person is making you to carry the whole load in this world on your head. Marriage is not like that. If both of you understand yourself, you agree on things, you don't lie to each other, spell out what you want, you see that marriage is actually sweet, treat each other right, you will have no problem. Treat her right and always treat him right. Live your life simple and you see that you will just be riding on that smooth path. Even when the rough patches come, you will not notice it. Why? Because you're living on a strong foundation, because you have laid it well. Thank you for joining me. God bless you and have a very lovely weekend.